Whoa, where's that at?
Somewhere on the internet.
We will not wear your underwear, but we will.
Yeah, do you know what you're talking
Nope.
about?
And that's why I said it.
Okay.
We'll probably wear your underwear.
Is the title not the Houly O'Brien Show? Do we have a Twitter account? Waffle House. Oh, I like Waffle House.
Cool beans. What's up, Houly?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
We're going gangbusters in this bitch. I never know what that
recording?
means, but
Bah!
I've been.
Yeah, you're recording.
Yeah, you're recording. But I've been
You
using
bleeding?
that a lot recently.
Yeah, you bleeding.
Gangbusters, huh?
I don't know what that means either. I hear it.
It sounds cool. Oh, Houly, look at I'm drinking one of your beers that you got me, and you took the price tag off. Look at that. Look at that little nice guy.
So I didn't do that for you. I do that I don't like tags, so I take them off because I like to collect the caps. So the tags, like, you know how like every time I get a pop or a can of beer, I have to spin the tab.
Yeah.
So it's very similar. If there's a sticker on the top of the cap, I just automatically peel it off.
Oh, no way.
Because I collect caps. Because someday I'm going to do something with them. Probably not.
Oh,
but
cool.
Someday.
Did you ever see our? Have you ever been out here when we had our? In my new place that I'm at, or no?
In Santa Rosa?
Yeah, you've been here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever see our bar that we had? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, when we went to the Rancid concert. And everything.
I know a poker table we moved into your.
Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot that you were here when we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy who gave it to you sounded like Topher.
Yeah, he did. You got. Well,
so God. Yeah.
He was my fucking neighbor. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, Paul did this pretty cool design with it with bottle caps. It says like 49ers on it or whatever. So, Paul's my roommate. For you guys that don't know that,
they're gonna get Antonio Brown.
Dude, it's raining so hard. They are, and people out here are very excited. What a bitch! I don't like how he's
Antonio Brown.
What's wrong with our Michigan dudes that be going to Seattle?
Le'Veon Bell and here's the thing
Antonio Brown
about the Steelers too is the people in Pittsburgh, like their whole motto is like work hard, like we're steel.
Yeah,
like
Steel Town, like blue collar people.
They're not about divas.
No, man, no. You're gonna be a bitch about it. Be a biggity bitch out of here. So
that is not a town to do that in.
Yeah. So I'm drinking this juicy Brut. Now,
are we live?
Full disclaimer right now. Now, wait, this one has alcohol by volume on it.
Oh, does it?
It does. Maybe because it was a limited release, or maybe they're new like limited release ones. Because Uber Goober is an old one, right? Like they've had that one before.
Uber
it's a seasonal.
Like you think maybe their label got grandfathered in or something?
Yeah, like maybe that's how it is. Maybe with their new ones, ever since like they signed with Lagunitas, they're like, listen, we're not changing our old shit, but some of our new stuff. And to those of you that didn't know that Lagunitas bought some of them, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to Lagunitas on Friday here for a party. But yeah, maybe that's why. So full disclaimer, I am not a fan of Brutes. I feel I don't know how it's been back there. So from what I'm gathering from people around here, Brutes everyone thought was going to be the new like West Coast IPA, new hazy IPA, and that's kind of been the craze that everyone's doing. If you look, and for people that don't really pay attention to beer too much, if you start looking, Brut IPAs, you will start seeing them everywhere. Just in my meeting that we had today, Ballast Point's coming out with a new one. Who else? This brewing company called Fall River, which in my stuff I'm going to send you, they have a Irish coffee cream stout that's on nitro, but I'll send you a 22 of that. It is... Mike, it tastes like you're drinking an Irish coffee, dude. It is so fucking good. But anyways, those people, they're coming out with a Brut IPA. Everybody under the sun is coming out with a Brut IPA.
They are.
Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way about it as I feel that no one's done it quite right. I've only had one or two that I'm like, I would have more than one of these, you know?
Yeah. People haven't really figured it out yet, and it's not really catching on.
No. And I just think, I don't know, man. Like, if I'm a brewery, like if we started a brewery right now, and then all of a sudden people are like, "What beers are you gonna do?" Like, things that are hot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even waste my time or money on doing a brute. Unless I make a small batch one and it's just absolutely insanely good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time on doing a brute beer. It's just me.
Lagers here in Saginaw did a pretty good one. Other than that, I haven't had a whole lot of other brutes.
It's okay. The one I'm tasting right now from Shorts.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's going to be I'm really excited. I'm going to drink the whole thing cuz it's going to be good. But when it comes to like Brut IPAs and stuff like that, trust me, they're like I don't know. I've just been waiting for a brute to blow my mind. This is by far one of the better ones that I've had.
Yeah.
And Houly, what's the deal with brutes for those at home that don't know? It's made with a champagne yeast.
No.
What is it?
So they're if I think you'd like the lagers one. I think theirs is really good. But so what brutes are? I mean, I guess you could make it with champagne yeast, but
yeah,
I don't know. Champagne yeast is for champagne. So there've
been a handful of those beers out here that they've been doing champagne yeast with.
Yeah, just they're
sparkle ales or something like that.
There's better ways to do it.
Yeah. Anyways, I digress.
So you can use what's called a different types of enzymes. Like you can use like an amylase enzyme in your mash, which is basically you soak barley in hot water and it converts starches into sugar. Yeast eats the sugar and it ferments it. There's always going to be some residual sugars though that the yeast can't eat and leave some sort of sweetness to it when it comes to sugar from grains and brewer's yeast. So you use these enzymes that convert starches that normally can't be converted to sugar, and you use another enzyme during fermentation that allows the beer yeast to eat the beer sugar, the grain sugar that it normally can't eat. So it drops the sugar content to like real dry and almost champagne like, because it's on that drier end, and normally beer and the sugar you get from grains can't do that the same as like grapes. So essentially you ferment the sugar down to I'm trying to explain it if no one's ever brewed a beer before.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically you use these different enzymes to convert sugars over to things that yeast can eat to drop it to champagne like levels.
Okay.
And it dries it out and makes it seem like you're drinking a champagne when really it's beer.
So it seems like
you're essentially converting sugar from grain that normally can't convert, and you're dropping the sugar content more than beers normally do.
Okay, yeah.
But you're also hopping it.
Yeah.
You're also hopping it similar to like a New England, so it's still fruity and juicy from the hops, but that nice dryness. And everyone has their own separate way of doing those things because those aren't necessarily normal. So that's why I think there's so much variation in each brew, is because everyone's doing it differently. There isn't like a set guideline for it yet.
Right. Snickers send us money. Is there yeah, please, Jesus. Are you currently working on any side projects with Hopcraft that are gonna do any kind of like online beer classes or anything like that? Or right now, speaking of Hopcraft, look at that goddamn sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's a nice little sweatshirt.
Oh yeah.
No comment.
Okay. I dig it. Yeah.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. No comment to yes. Wow, that was you really had to twist your arm on that one.
Well, it's not what you said. But yes, there's plans in the work for things about stuff.
Multimedia stuff.
May not even be multimedia. It might just be new stuff.
Cool. All right. I dig it. We'll talk about that off screen. Can you talk about it with me or no? Is that
absolutely.
secret? Oh, okay, cool. Fuck you, bitches. You guys don't get to know yet, but we'll let you in. He'll tell you soon.
Yes.
And by
the way,
soon,
welcome everybody to the Houly and Brian
Yeah,
show.
hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, no, we kind of did. We were kind of like, hey, what's up, Houly? But yeah, guys, welcome to the winning team.
So you guys want to talk about some soups? You guys want to talk about Brenden Fraser? You guys want to talk about some stuff today? It's gonna be fun.
Shit. Houly, do we have a docket of stuff to talk about
I
today?
got some stuff.
Because I fucking dig it, dude. I dig this beer. I dig hanging out with you. I dig all of it, and I'm pumped.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm
Um,
glad you enjoyed the beer. I'm still drinking the strawberry wine.
yeah, strawberry wine. In the last one, I tried to figure out a song that it is too. Strawberry wine. I don't know.
I
But
think it's the Beatles' Strawberry Hill.
no. Here's a
You said that last
strawberry
time,
wine
too.
song. Let's start talking about Brenden Fraser. I'm gonna figure out this strawberry wine song
You
shit.
want to talk about Brenden Fraser?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay. So, well, first, I got curious the other day,
Mhm.
and I don't know why I got curious, but something happened that made me think about most hated people in America, and there's always a list on there of most hated people in America. So
really?
I googled most hated people in America, and it came up as a not of people, because if it were people like Casey Anthony and stuff like that would be on here. But
It's
it was
celebrities.
just celebrities. It was just
Yeah.
like Hollywood most hated. And
R.
not saying
R. Kelly up on that list?
um
He probably is today if you double check it again.
so this is from April 2018, so there it's
Yeah,
it's a
we
little-
didn't.
he would be on it if it was
He would be
right
on it if
now.
it was today. Yeah.
So
Did you watch any of that shit or no?
No, I would like to.
Yeah, it's just a lot to watch.
I bet.
In our last one, we talked about liking watching movies that are depressing. When it's real life, it's tough. Yeah, when it's real life, it's just sad. Gross.
So the Brenden Fraser is on this list.
Yeah.
And it's funny why he's on this list. And I'm just gonna say this just to get it out there.
Is it because of Looney Tunes?
Funny. It's not funny why some of these other people are on the list. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you an idea of some of the people who are on this list. Again, it's not funny that these people are on the list, but you need to know they're on the list in order for Brenden Fraser to be funny.
Full disclaimer, I'm at a beer and a half right now. I might laugh that they're on this list. And for the reasons why they're on this list. I'm sorry, guys.
Like Kevin Spacey?
Ooh, okay.
So
I can't
Kevin
laugh
Spacey's
at that
on
one
this
fully.
list.
I understand that one. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. He was really good in Seven, and that's why they hate him.
He was good in Seven.
I just watched
Also
it,
on this list is Bill Cosby. So again,
Yep.
these things aren't funny.
Aren't funny. It makes sense. That's gross.
Okay, so so on this list it tells you who it is, and it tells you why people hate them, and then gives you a little explanation.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you why Kevin Spacey and Bill Cosby are on this list and why.
Obviously, yeah.
Brenden Fraser clocks in at 23, and this is when I was like
23? That seems fucking high, dude. Like,
you
you could do the whole Kardashian family, and you're like, that's like 15 right there if you count everybody in that family. Fuck,
Okay.
he's 23?
So I told you why the other people are on the list, right?
Yeah.
And like Adam Sandler's pretty high up here, and it says because his movies are racist, and like like one of them was like a Native Americans got upset with them at that Netflix movie and stuff like that. But
Yeah. His movies are just politically incorrect. I don't know if I don't know.
but people are upset about it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, you ready for Brenden Fraser? Why people hate him?
Yeah.
He's a terrible actor. That's all it says. That's why he's on this list.
Dude, that's so fucking mean. Are you kidding me?
It is.
Oh my god.
And then you go to 23, and it's James Toback. And why people hate him is he was used his power to sexually harass women throughout his career. Why is Brenden Fraser above him for being a terrible actor?
Who's below Brenden Fraser? Who's below that should be
James
higher?
Toback.
Oh, okay. Who's above him?
Who's above him? Casey Affleck's on this list too.
Well, yeah,
below
Casey
Brenden
Affleck.
Fraser.
Casey Affleck's on there because apparently he's kind of a sexual predator.
Yeah, but why is he below Brenden Fraser?
He's below Brenden Fraser?
Yeah, that's why it's crazy.
Holy shit.
Brenden Fraser hasn't done anything.
Come on. Yeah. Haven't you guys seen George of the Jungle? We need to sit these people down and let them watch George of the Jungle real quick.
This is the actor most notably starred in the Mummy franchise, but he has been out of the public eye for a while due to the mediocre success of his later movies. Although fans didn't turn out in hordes to see the actor's most recent work, some still root for his comeback.
I
Number
do.
23 most hated list in Hollywood.
Has anyone on here, and this is an open question, have you guys seen Bedazzled? Come on. You haven't seen Bedazzled?
I have not.
You haven't? With him and Elizabeth Taylor, I think is her name?
Hayden Christensen's a buffin, by the way.
Hayden Christensen? What did Hayden Christensen do?
Let's find out.
Oh, I'm thinking Hayden Christensen is
why people hate him. He tainted the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen is the
Darth Vader.
Yeah, the Darth Vader. I was thinking Christian Slater. I was like, what did Christian Slater do to anybody? He's just awesome.
On the same list as Kevin Spacey, Hayden Christensen.
I get that. That dude fucked
Bedazzled
the Star Wars. Yeah.
movie.
Bedazzled. You never saw that one where Brenden Fraser is like this dude who lives in San Francisco, and he basically sells his soul to the devil. What?
Harold Ramis directed that.
Yeah. It's not a bad movie. Like, it's kind of funny. So basically, Elizabeth Taylor, is that her name? Elizabeth Hurley?
It is.
Elizabeth Taylor or Elizabeth Hurley? Elizabeth Taylor's the super old lady.
The super old lady.
It's Elizabeth Hurley, I think.
It doesn't. Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley. Yes.
Elizabeth Hurley. So Elizabeth Hurley is basically the devil.
That's her name.
And he's like, cool, I want to be, like, he's trying to get this girl. And so she grants him however many wishes that he gets or something like that.
Yeah.
And, he sells his soul to the devil so he can get this girl. And she's like, okay, cool, I'll make you this basketball player. So he's like this big famous athlete, but he's dumb as shit. So he like tries to talk to her, and he's just sweating like crazy. And the chick he wants is this reporter, and I mean in this scenario, and
Yeah.
I don't know, she's just kind of sitting there talking to him and stuff, and asking him questions. She's like, so, it seems like you guys are really all over the court tonight, and like, what do you guys have to work on next week? And he goes, I just think you just go out there and give it 110% every time, and like you do that, and you're gonna win, and it's gonna be good, and like. Every single question she throws at him, like, that's all it is. And then he's got a small dick, so then she just fucking bounces and shit. It's a bad movie, but it's a pretty good bad movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just bad because it's just dumb. Like, it's a dumb movie, but it's fun to watch.
If I see it on Netflix, I'll give it a look.
It used to be on Netflix. I think it might be on Amazon Prime.
It's a remake.
It is a remake. That's right. It's a remake of like a 1963.
67.
Ooh, I was gonna
67.
say 67.
You
I
were
went
close.
63 movie. I forgot about that. Yeah.
A hapless loser sells his soul to the devil in exchange for 7 wishes, but has trouble winning over the girl of his dreams.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a pretty. The next time, like, you want to fall asleep to a movie, or you're just at home, or like you come home from the bar and you're like, man, I'm feeling pretty good. Crack open a couple beers, sit down and watch that movie, man. Yeah, it's a super good dumb movie, but it's pretty good. I don't think Brenden Fraser is a bad actor. I just think he's in really bad movies.
Yes. He was in Mallrats, right?
Is he?
Or who? Maybe I'm thinking of.
Is he in Jail? Silent Bob Strikes Back?
No. He was not in Mallrats. He's man. There's another actor. He was the guy in
Jason Lee.
No, not Jason Lee. Jason Lee is in Mallrats.
Mm-hmm.
The same guy who was in Dazed and Confused, and I always want to say that he's Brenden Fraser, but it's not.
Oh no, the guy that was in Out Cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. When he
What's
gets
his
older, he does like he was in the hell is that show?
Jeremy London.
Yeah, he was in Seventh Heaven, and he
Yeah.
looks like Brenden Fraser in that show.
I always want to say he's Brenden.
If I were
Fraser,
to
but it's
if I were to watch that show,
Yeah.
his IMDb credits, I saw pictures or something.
Well, he doesn't now because Brenden Fraser, he put on a little bit of weight. I can relate. So did I.
So did I. Yeah. So wow, that's crazy, man. Like, who else is below him? Who else is like? Just scroll down real quick. Or are you already away from that page?
I can probably go back.
Yeah. If it's just quick and easy, then that's cool. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. Because he's not. You can't be hated and be like above people that have done terrible things. Like, that's not cool. That's
So I
amazing.
said that. All right, you ready for this?
Yes. 1,000%.
So I said that he was 23, Brenden Fraser. So he's
Yeah.
he's the scale or whatever. You said something about the Kardashians. There's like 15 of them. They should all be on there. They're grouped up into one. It's just
That's
the
not fair.
Kardashians.
That's not fair. I mean, I get it, but that's also not fair.
They're 29.
They're 29? They're below him?
Yeah, and they're one below Chris Brown at 28.
I mean, they're below Chris Brown, just one?
Ooh, Harvey Weinstein's only 26. He's below Brenden
What?
Fraser.
How is he below Brenden Fraser? And how are the Kardashians below Harvey Weinstein? How is Harvey Weinstein below, like, Christian Haydenson?
I don't know. I'm starting to not believe this list that this entertainmentcheatsheet.com.
Yeah.
Or just cheatsheet.com.
Okay, so seeing as we're talking about lists and people making up lists and stuff like that, so I was reading a list of that this guy made of best Oscar winning best pictures, and they're
Okay.
ranked. Okay,
Best
Um,
Oscars winning Best Picture.
Oscar winning best, the Oscar for best winning best picture or whatever it is. Yeah, best picture. I
Yeah.
think that's what the award is. If you had to guess, if you had to rank it, where would you think that Gladiator is?
Gladiator?
Yeah,
Not super high.
but oh God, I wish I could remember some of the movies that were below it. Or above it. I mean, it's an obscure one. I can't even remember the webpage that it was, but I was reading it. Anyways, it was like number 76. Okay, and let me see if
Gladiator
I
was?
can. Gladiator was like number 76, which when you hear that, you're like, okay, yeah. If it's best picture, there's a lot of films out there that are better than that. Okay.
Yeah.
But one of his big arguments was, yeah, here it is. It was up against Chocolat, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Aaron Brockovich, and Traffic. And people are like, how the fuck did he win against any of those? That's insane. Aaron Brockovich, Gladiator, like, I don't know. It just is how everybody like walks away from the movie. And
Yeah.
also, it's a Ridley Scott film. Go fuck yourself. Now, how much did you love the movie Gladiator when we were growing up?
It's pretty entertaining movie.
It's an
for sure.
entertaining film. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it in my top 25 by any means.
Yeah.
I mean, I might in top 25 just because it's one of those movies that fuck, dude. I'll sit down and watch that anytime.
I guess I'm a little surprised that Traffic didn't beat it.
That was the one where I was like, okay, Traffic I can get, you know.
But the
Traffic
thing
I
is,
can
the
get.
Gladiator is a historic. It's set in and usually movies that are set in the past typically do better
Yeah, and
when it comes to Oscars.
it's an action film. It's an action period piece. And like it's like a Michael Bay film is just but Gladiator actually had heart to it, dude. Like
Yeah.
that, and there was just some badass fight scenes. Like it was a good one. Maybe Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Crouching Hide or Hidden Tiger was a better film, but yeah, who knows. So I don't know. If we're talking about lists, I had to throw my hat in the ring on that one.
Crouching Tiger. No, I'm doing it too.
I got you
Crouching
fucked up, boo.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon is coming to Netflix here in a minute.
Good, because I'm gonna have to watch it because I watched it once, and I just remember some bitch was running on bamboo trees. That's all I really remember. Hashtag racist.
What's that movie with the guy? The Last
Oh,
Samurai. I don't know
It.
why, but every time I hear Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I think of The Last Samurai. I don't know why.
With Tom Cruise?
That's the one.
Why do you think of that one? Come on.
I'm asking you.
Did you ever see Ip Man or IP Man or whatever it is?
Ip Man? Love it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That movie was dope.
The movie is really good.
I took some muscle relaxers, went and saw that movie, and it was fucking dope.
The first one or the second one?
The second one?
The second one's where he fights a boxer in America.
What's the one where he's on the stilts and he's fighting on the stilts?
I
Not on
believe
stilts,
that's the
but
first
like
one.
it was the first one, right? It came out in 2006.
That sounds about right.
Because that was the one that whatever one came
There's-
out in 2006. That was the one that I saw.
2008 is when it came out.
What did
Ip Man.
the first one?
Yes. 2008.
How did I see that in Nevada then?
Are you thinking like Ong Bak maybe?
No. Who's in Ip Man?
Ip Man. His name is, it's not Tony Jaa.
No, he's like a kid. He's like a nephew or a kid of somebody.
Donnie Yen. So at the end of the movie, spoiler if you haven't seen Ip Man, I think it's the first one where like he's sitting at his like dojo or whatever, and like a little kid comes in, and he's like, "Hi, I want you to train me," and he's like, "I'll get to you soon, Bruce Lee," or whatever, and he's like,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
"Does that ring a bell at all?"
Yeah, maybe that's the one that.
'Cause
And
that's-
you're saying 2008?
2008. I mean, it's not.
That can't be the movie that I'm thinking of then, because I went and saw a movie with my cousin in Nevada when I was out there, and I was out there in 2006. So stay tuned, folks. We'll have to figure out what the hell I was
figure
talking
it
about next time.
Da-da-da-da.
I'll have to reach out to my cousin to find out what it was.
What year did Ong Bak come out?
But
I
yeah,
don't
we
think
got.
that's what you saw. Ong Bak was 2003. When was the
All right,
second
what year
one?
did The Departed come out?
The Departed?
Yeah, 2006, right? This is just gonna be us IMDbing stuff today.
2006. That's right.
All right, yeah, because we saw that movie, and then all right, I don't know. I'll figure it out, and I'll come back, and I'll be like, no, guys, actually, it was this movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis. But yeah, huh. What else is on the docket, Houly?
I wanted to ask you a question.
I wanted to answer a question, so
Okay.
here we are.
Undisputed 2, Last Man Standing, The Relentless. Ooh, was it The Relentless that you watched?
It was The Relentless that I watched. With who's in that one?
That is Jung Woo Sung.
Jung Woo Sung. Okay, yeah.
Fictional ancient Korea. He's a demon hunter who lost his lover. He enters Midhaven.
Undisputed,
A
right?
place for Relentless.
Relentless, yeah. That came out in 2006.
Yes, he had to find a
That's-
spirit.
That's the one where yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Yeah.
Yep, that's probably what one you watched.
Yep. I saw a lot of movies while I was in Nevada. There wasn't much to do.
A lot of desert and a lot
You
of
could
meth.
drink in the movie theaters though, which is cool. Which now
You can do that.
you can
at
drink
Thailand.
in movie theaters almost everywhere now.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's switching over to that. So, which is dumb. Where's everybody been on that? There was always
So-
that place in Bertrand that you could go have beers at. Remember that?
In Bertrand?
Yeah, the movie theater in Bertrand you could always go have beers at. So Josh
wow.
Scott and Jeff Jones and I used to always go. Shout out to you guys.
I don't
I've
think
been
ever
winking
gone
today.
to that
It's not
one.
really winking, right? Anyways, we don't need to anymore, so it doesn't matter. Ship has sailed, Houly.
I can't
Ship
do
has
math. How long have we been recording for?
About 30 minutes.
Okay, so do you want to talk about? We'll save. We did a lot of rankings today. We'll save my soup rankings for
Ooh.
next week
Okay, cool.
because soup.
Soup.
So do you want to talk about? You want to talk about tattoos, or do you want to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh God.
You get
Why
one
not
or the
both?
other.
Oh damn.
We'll save the other one for another time.
Oh come on. Tattoos.
Tattoos. All right.
I'm regretting that one already.
So I found
For our
this
devoted
kit.
podcasters, you guys, and by podcasters I mean YouTubers, uh, you
What
guys
about us?
already know about some secret tattoos. I'm trying to wink. It's not working. Go ahead, Houly. Carry on.
I found a tattoo kit that you can do your own tattoos. How do you feel about that?
Fuck no, Houly. Okay.
But what if like I did it on the show and we recorded it and made it a thing?
No, dude. No,
You don't
just
think I should do it?
to yourself.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. You're not doing it to me, man. No, dude.
So if I do it to myself, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you get me drunk enough, I'll let you do it to me, but I don't want to do that.
You don't want to get a tattoo when you're drunk. That's a bad idea.
That's a terrible idea. Who would do that? Mickey Mouse. Who would do that?
But by the way, people listening, if you've ever seen the sketch Whitest Kids Tattoo, have you seen that one before, Brian?
I don't know if I have. I mean, I've seen almost all their sketches, so
Well,
we're going to put a link for that right down here.
We will. I'm gonna send it to you after this so you can watch it. But there's a skit that they do, where he goes in drunk to a tattoo parlor, and he's like, "Hey, I want to get a tattoo of Bowser from Super Mario Brothers." He's like, and I want him to have like sunglasses. We're doing one of those, and I want to be above like a pot leaf. And he lists all these things on there. If anyone listening out there wants to pay me $1 million, I will get that tattoo.
Oh wow, I'll do it for way less than that. If anyone out there wants to pay me $50,
why would you do that? Why would
fine,
$50?
$20. Come on, $20 is $20, baby.
All right,
I'll do it for
Anyways.
100.
do it for $100.
I'll do it for free.
Do it for free. But it's a really funny video. You guys should go check it out. But no, I saw these. It's called and I'm sure if there's tattoo artists listening, they're freaking out and saying, "Don't do that. That's dumb as fuck."
Yeah,
But
because
they've
they
got
did the
these little-
same fucking thing. That's why.
They've got these tattoo kits, and they're called like poke tattoos or something, where it's basically just like a stick with a little like needle on it,
Oh, cool.
And then-
Prison. Yeah.
and you just kind of like you do like a little, you put like a little design on you, and then you just like. and you,
How
like,
much is that?
poke.
How much is that kit?
Stick and poke. That's what it's called. Stick and poke. Look at it already. It just pops right up because I've already.
I'm sorry.
searched
Is it
for
like a light bright? Are you like light brighting your fucking skin? Is that what's happening? How much is the kit, Houly?
Let's see. Get started. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted.
You guys, I'm disappointed in him for you.
10% off. 10% off when
Oh,
you purchase
good.
a hand poke tattoo kit or supplies.
Oh, free hepatitis C with your proof of
Tattoo
purchase.
kits, hand poke. Oh, they got practice kits.
Houly, how much is it? What's the price?
I don't know. It's not in American dollars.
Okay, what is is it lire or is it the euro or is it yen?
It's not yen. So this is single kit. Complete
It will
with
cost you
one-
2 packs of cigarettes and 5 ramen noodles. That's how much this kit costs. God. And if you come back next week for 2 Snicker bars, we'll give you a spoon and a lighter, and you can figure out the rest. You
it's
use
only
that needle.
$35. It's only $35. You get one.
Hi, folks.
30
Welcome to the podcast. This is the new podcast, How to Deal with Prison. We're going to show you all kinds of new stuff today.
You get a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. We're going to teach you how to pre-rip your underpants so that it's just easy access.
It's got a 4.71 star rating out of 5.
Bet it does.
You get a little stick and poke black liner tattoo ink. You get some. You get 4 sterile tattoo needles. Sterile, Brian.
Oh wow.
You get some mini ink jar. You get some easy tattoo aftercare cream. You get some nice medical gloves. Those are important.
Oh yeah.
You get a large sterile plaster. I don't know what that is, but you get it. You get some alcohol wipes, hectograph paper, some tracing paper.
You can find this at www.sanquentin.com/prison tattoos.
It's a discreet packaging, by the way.
That's wonderful.
One single needle stick and poke book. You get a nice little book.
Oh God. I changed my mind. I want to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right.
Just real quick, I want to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Like, when we go to Vegas, you want to give me a tattoo? That'd be kind of fun.
Houly, I can't do that to you. I can't draw, dude. You don't want me fucking doing that shit.
I pierced yours for you, and you turned out okay.
Yeah, that's fine, though. All you have to do is stab me, okay? If you want me to stab you, too, I can do the same thing.
Is Arnold Schwarzenegger, do you find him more of a sci-fi star? Hey, what's up, Paul? That's
what's
my
up,
Hebrew
guys?
brother, Paul. Did he hear me?
Yeah, he didn't because I have headphones on, but he goes, hey, that's my Hebrew brother Paul. I'll be downstairs shortly to have beer, sir. And I brought home goodies. He brought home goodies.
Nice.
There you go.
So is Arnold Schwarzenegger more of a sci-fi star or an action movie star?
I mean,
I think of his big movies.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying when we're talking Terminator, when we're talking all of this stuff.
Total Recall, we're talking Predator.
Right. But all those films are also they're action sci-fi.
I think they bamboozled jocks to think sci-fi movies were cool.
They didn't bamboozle shit. They 100% did that. So yeah, they did bamboozle jocks. Yeah.
And they're thinking sci-fi and nerds and time traveling and aliens and
Battlestar Galactica came out in like the 70s or 60s whenever that I think it was the 60s when that shit came out.
How do we make this shit cool?
Yeah, and they were like, oh, God. I was like, can we get some pecs in this bitch? We just want to do some of that. So can we do that? And they're like, yeah, man, look at this guy. He just talks about coming and weightlifting. So let's get him in on the show, you know? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys need to watch Pumping Iron, I believe, is a documentary. Or you can just YouTube Arnold Schwarzenegger coming. For you kids at home, it's... I'm not going to tell you how to spell it, but you guys get it.
I think that's his highest rated Rotten Tomatoes movie is Pumping Iron.
Okay, yeah. Also, I do have to make a disclaimer right now. If my cousins are listening to this, turn this shit off. I love you guys, but turn this shit off. You guys don't need to be watching this.
Why?
I don't know. We might have to lose some viewers here, so that'll bring us down from 3 to 4.
Why?
4
What's
to 3.
going on? Who did I offend?
Nobody. It's not you. It's me. No, you're not doing anything at all. But why is he categorized as a sci-fi star? I mean, I can get it. Okay.
No, I was just wondering because you because I was watching Terminator the other day. 1 and 2, and I was just kind of starting to think about it. And I was like, you know what? Arnold Schwarzenegger is always listed as like the number 1 or top 5 best action stars of all time. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I think he's more of a sci-fi star.
I don't think he is because he's done.
You don't think so?
No, because in all of his movies, there is a little bit of action. Even in Jingle All the Way, he fights the reindeer. So, and he fights the Dementors and shit like that. So. I mean,
isn't that Harry Potter?
What? No, No, that's the. No, the Dementor is the little little midgets that he fights. I think, Dementor, or it's Sinbad. I can't remember, but.
What?
Have you never seen that fucking movie?
Jingle All the Way.
No, yeah.
I've never seen Jingle All the Way,
dude. It's
I don't know if I can.
Put the cookie down now, Houly.
I'm familiar with that line because it's like a huge meme.
And what's his face is in it too. He's the next door neighbor. Who's the guy that from SNL that got shot?
There's a Jingle All the Way too.
Yeah, but I'm not watching that
And
shit.
it's got what's his name in it, the Get Her Done guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a slap in the face to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But no, it's got Belushi in it. Not it's got Jim Belushi in it. He has a really small part. The Big Show's in this one.
It does not have good ratings, Brian. It does not have good ratings. Oh, Sinbad is in it. Look at that.
Dude, Sinbad's in it, man. It's him and Sinbad. Sinbad's a mailman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's like this dad that
Jim
sells.
Belushi, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I told you, Jim Belushi. The Big Show, the wrestler's in it for a hot second, and dude, it is one of my top 5 favorite Christmas movies to watch. It's god awful.
If you remind me next Christmas, I'll watch it.
I will. What's the name of the guy from SNL that was on News Radio, and his wife shot him? You don't know who I'm talking about?
News Radio SNL.
People at home are screaming. Mike Martinez right now is losing his mind. He's like, dude, come on, man.
Don Cheadle?
Nope. Don Cheadle's still very much alive. And
Phil Hartman?
just guest starred. Phil Hartman, thank you. And he just guest starred on SNL last week, I think.
Yeah, that's what when you type in SNL, that was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah. But yeah. Phil Hartman, man, that dude was awesome. He's in it. And he's like he's Ted, the neighbor. It's a good one. So in closing, yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a action star, even in Jingle All the Way.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. What's your I think True Lies, him and Tim Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis and the guy from Twister who just passed away last year.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
One of the few actors to be killed by both a Terminator, a Predator, and an alien on screen.
Really?
Which is impressive.
That is impressive.
But anyways,
that's a cool fact. Fun fact, you guys.
It is a fun fact.
Get your Jeopardy on.
Yeah. He's been killed by all 3 on camera.
But yeah, that's basically where I stand on that one. So that kind of
You were going to ask me something, and then we got distracted for a hot second.
I don't know, because you started talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jingle All the Way. I don't know.
No, you were about to ask it to me like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, beer.
I like beer.
I don't know. I think I was gonna ask you like which one is one of your favorite films of his. I love fucking True Lies, dude. That's what True Lies is dope when he's like in the helicopter and he fucking shoots the guy with the missile through the like construction building hotel.
That's a good one. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Total Recall.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Running Man's kind of good too.
Pumping Iron.
The documentary about him just...
Sure.
All right, cool, yeah. Oh, man. That's all really I got for today. It's funny, as people are watching this, they're like, Brian, your eyes are starting to get squintier and squintier. And you're getting
it's getting late, everybody.
It is, yeah. It's almost midnight for some of us.
It is.
That some of us is not me, but...
Not so much.
What are you going to do? But yeah. That's all I got, man. Until next week.
All right. Until next week, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
See you in the newsies or something. Bye, guys.